This video is sponsored by Cashier.com. They compare iPhone prices on the internet and give you their instant quote and the most cash for your iPhone. Hey guys, this is Ed from Tequarium, and in today's video I will be reviewing the iPhone 6s after my full 2 months of heavy usage. So what is so great and what's new about iPhone 6s? Now it's available with the same 4.7 Retina display. The iPhone 6s has the same exterior design as the iPhone 6, but much of the hardware inside, from the camera to the processor, is new and improved. Core technologies like the touchscreen and the vibration engine have been updated, and the new device is even constructed from an entirely new material. The iPhone 6s is made from a 7000 series aluminum alloy, which is stronger and more durable than the 6000 series used in the previous generation iPhones. Apple has also updated the device with a stronger glass made using a dual ion exchange process. One of the biggest changes is the introduction of a new aluminum finish in rose gold, which accompanies the traditional silver, space gray, and gold color options. A new second generation Touch ID module makes fingerprint detection twice as fast, and the 64-bit A9 processor in the iPhone 6s is 70% faster at CPU tasks and 90% faster at GPU tasks than the A8 processor in the iPhone 6. A built-in M9 motion coprocessor enables new features such as always-on Hey Siri functionality. With the iPhone 6s, multi-touch has been expanded to encompass a third dimension through a 3D touch feature, and Apple is calling this the future of multi-touch. In addition to recognizing a tap, sensors in the iPhone can also recognize pressure, enabling a range of new shortcut gestures. Most of Apple's SER upgrades include camera improvements, and the iPhone 6s is no exception. iPhone 6s now has a 12-megapixel camera with some internal improvements to preserve color accuracy and speed up autofocus. With the improved camera, 4K video at 30 frames per second is supported, and the iPhone can capture 63 megapixel panoramas. There is a 5 megapixel front-facing FaceTime camera with a True Tone Retina flash feature that lights up the display of the iPhone just before a photo is captured. The most novel camera-based feature available for the iPhone 6s is Live Photos, a feature that captures 1.5 seconds of movement before and after a photo is taken to display short animations and sound when a 3D touch gesture is used on an image. Live Photos is designed to add a sense of vitality and life to still photos. When it comes to connectivity, both LTE and Wi-Fi speeds have been improved. With LTE Advanced, LTE is twice as fast at up to 300 megabits per second, and 23 LTE bands are supported. Compared to the previous generation iPhones, the iPhone 6s is twice as fast when connected to Wi-Fi, with Wi-Fi speeds up to 866 megabits per second. So you may ask, what were the most usable features for me? 3D Touch is one of the handiest features that I've seen from Apple in a long time. It's not just that it's cool, it actually saves me time. It's a new way to navigate the iPhone that's quick, easy, and efficient. So 3D Touch and quick actions are definitely something you will have to get used to. There are things we're used to doing on the iPhone, like pressing on an app icon to delete it. That will take a bit of practice to get right. I had a difficult time tapping on an Apple Music playlist to bring up the menu. It would always go into peak mode for me. It took a couple of days, but I finally got my thumb to do it properly. In actual use, however, it's kind of easy to forget about the 3D Touch entirely, because only a selection of Apple's apps support it right now. It's kind of like the right click on the OS X. The interface was designed to be used without it, but once you realize it's there, it's incredibly useful and you want every app to make solid, consistent use of it. In that sense, 3D Touch won't really be that useful or revolutionary until third parties really grab onto it. So how about some other impressive features? Apple's achievement with the A9 processor really starts to shine is when you realize that you can chop and edit these enormous video files in real time right in the iMovie. Or how about when you want to look at a video closer and so you pinch to zoom in and it's playing in crisp 1080p at a 4x zoom ratio right on your screen. This takes a mind-boggling amount of processing power, and Apple's onboard chip is more than capable. We're used to hearing that the new iPhone has a faster processor than the old one, but in this case, Apple's A9 processor just screams with speed. Moving between apps is lightning fast. How about the things that I wasn't so impressed with? So first of all, I've been taking lots of pictures in lots of lighting situations with the iPhone 6 and the 6s side by side, and I can't tell any difference. Let me know in your comments if you can. Now, it's not a slam to say that photos taken with the 6s don't look any better than those captured on an iPhone 6. The iPhone 6 camera was already among the best ever put into a phone, but you shouldn't expect a leap forward in most of your shots. The number one thing people want in a smartphone is a better battery life. And the iPhone 6s just doesn't deliver that. The 4.inch 6s will get you through the day, but you'll struggle to make it till bedtime with moderate to heavy use, and it seemed to drain even faster than my 6 when I used the new processor intensive camera, features like live photos for example. So should you really buy the new iPhone 6s? Apple offers a lot of different phone options, and they're all pretty good. Last year's iPhone 6 remains a great phone, but if you waited a while to buy a new phone to upgrade your iPhone 5 or 5s, then spend up and get the 6s. It has enough new things to easily make it worthwhile. If you want a 6s, get the 64 or 128GB model. Live photos and 4K videos chew up the storage pretty quickly, and a 16GB version is just not enough anyway. Want to save money? Then get the last year's 64GB iPhone 6 instead for the price of this year's 16GB iPhone 6s. And only get a 6s Plus if you're really serious about photo and video, as in a professional or someone who wants to record the very best family home movies, since the Plus does take better photos and videos. It's worth the extra $100 for that, the larger screen and better battery, but it won't fit all pants or budgets. Most people will still do perfectly fine with the 6s. I'd buy the Plus in a heartbeat if it was just a bit smaller. It's really big, even compared to other large-screened Android phones. So what's my verdict? The consensus is that the iPhone 6s is a fantastic update for customers who use an iPhone 5 or iPhone 5s or older, but may not be as worth it for iPhone 6 and 6 Plus owners. Also, if you decide to buy the new iPhone 6s, then please make sure you get iPhone 6s a 64GB model. Please let me know in your comments below what features you like or don't like about the iPhone 6s, and if you have some questions, please post those down below and I will do my best to get back to you. Now if you enjoyed this video, show some love to that like button down below and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've enjoyed this iPhone 6s review. See you guys in my next aquarium review very soon. I wanted to tell you about Cashier.com. So you just got your new iPhone. What will you do with your old one? You may be thinking of selling it on eBay, Craigslist, and so on, and it is definitely a hassle. Now you don't have to do that. Now you can sell it through Cashier.com. They compare the actual prices of iPhones and give you the best price for your iPhone that you are trying to sell, and the good thing is that you are guaranteed the best rate. You also get a free shipping label. Thank you for watching, and please check out Cashier.com.